been good to be here this morning, and I prayed about who to get, and the Lord laid Brother Jack Johnson on my heart. Brother Jack has been a very sick man. I've been visiting, and the other men here in the church have been visiting. He's been diagnosed with cancer, and he's been a very sick man. Brother Jack, if you'll come and give us your testimony and what the Lord has given you this morning, we'd like for you to come. We appreciate this man in the Lord. And while he's coming, let's give our singer a hand.
Well, I'll tell you something, church. If you come to see any other thing, or hear any other, you done lost the battle. You need to be on the altar. You need to get things right with the Lord. Because the Lord is coming back. I never will skip the night. I'd rather be a Christian than anything in this world. Amen. Brother, I'll never forget the night that He saved me in 1967. Never forget that night, Brother Larry. And that night that he saved me, Jeff was this 4-year-old. Jackie was 8. We got in that old, and you can do the same thing here today. All you have to do is give your life to Jesus Christ. You don't have to do nothing else. He paid the debt for you, church. He paid every dime of it. There ain't nothing against me here today. Nothing. Never forget the night that He saved me. Got in that old car out there at Tracy, me and Eileen and the kids. We was lived there behind the Exxon plant. And Brother Wayne Gibson asked us to come out here at Cotton Road. Well, the devil loaded up too. But brother, he rode out there, but he didn't ride back. Out there. Jesus unloaded that dude out there out of my life. Yeah. But church, you gotta do something. If you're going to heaven, you'll sit right here in this church house and die and go to hell if you ain't careful. There's got to be some conditions met. Jesus paid the price. It's left up to you what you want to do with it. Amen. Listen, church, when you land over yonder there, Laager, and they think that you're going to die, and it makes no difference. Amen. It makes a bit of difference. It still don't make no difference today. But you know the reason why, church? That's the best is yet to come. Hey, listen, I'm going to take a flight. Wouldn't take nothing for it. Now you listen to what Jesus told the man here. Now it won't take me but a few minutes. If you will come down and give your life to Jesus, He'll save you. That's right. Brother, I went in the Army. I was in 1953. I was a little old young boy that didn't know straight up. Hadn't never been to church or nothing. And the girl at the desk at Fort Jackson, South Carolina, asked me, she said, "What are you, a Protestant or a Catholic?" I said, "I don't know." Didn't know what I was. Before I left that church, I knew what I was. Thank God it's Jesus' name. Brother, and he told Nick Lee, he said, you must be born again. You got to do something, church. Hey, you'll die and go to hell sitting in this church house. Right? But if you do something, He'll save you. The night I got saved, this is not Baptist, this is not Methodist. This is Bible. But I was sealed. Eternity eternity was sealed for me that night and preserved. I was sealed and preserved to the day I died. Brother, and that's not Baptist or Methodist. That's Jesus Christ. Because all I had to do is let's walk down that little old 30-foot space up there. And Brother Cotton Ross sat back on that back seat, walked down, got up and walked down there and gave my life to the Lord. Whenever I passed that seat back there, brother, I was a different man. But that's what Jesus would do. If you, hey, well, is a pill worth going to hell over? Is a bottle of beer worth going to hell over? What are they in this life it's worth going to hell over? Nothing. If you gain the whole world and lose your soul, on soul, what you give in exchange for? Hey, listen, a church God's been good to me. I'm 81 years old. Been good to me. But he told a man here, what he had to do. And it's simple. And it's the 3rd chapter of St. John here. It says, and there was a man of the Pharisees, ruler of the Jews. Now, I'm blind. Church, I can't hear. And can't see to read. But that don't affect my salvation. He told him, said, you must be born again. You can't go to heaven, church, sitting here in the church, and this the setting here. You can't do it. There's got to be a change made in your life. If that change ain't made in your life, you're going to split hell wide open. It's just that simple. There's no ifs and ands and two ways about it. If there ain't a change made in your life, see these people run up and down the road here, they'll holler, you know they ain't poor hypocrites. Show me one. They ain't no more. Everybody's saved. No, church, everybody ain't saved. There's people dying, going to hell every day. Every day there's people screaming in hell. You can be saved today. But you may not be able to be saved tomorrow. Because it may be too late for you. Listen, shucks, I want to take nothing from that. Them doctors couldn't understand it. Why don't you want to take treatment? Hey, listen, be better to get out of here and start with. I mean, you think about it. You just think about the promises that Jesus has made. You think about each and every one that He's made, and you can't even name them. You can't name the promises. He's got a city that He's building for us. Each and every one. You talk about glory, and I'm going to tell you something, church. He's coming back. Jesus said in the 24th chapter of Matthew, He said, be like the days of Noah. He said, be drinking and eating and all of that stuff. Ain't that going on today? Well, you look how crisis is today, church. Reckon the black horse ain't driving. Think about it. Think about that. Everything's sky high. And it also speaks of distress. You look at the distress on the people today. You look at the credit cards and things that's on putting the distress on the people today. Now, buddy, it's even called people fired from that come out. Most people ain't got no hair on account of stress and stuff. And it's easy to you better get it right. But if you don't get it right, you'll die and go to hell. You'll sit right here on this cube if you ain't very careful and never give your life to Jesus and die and go to hell. Right here in Bivens Chapel Church. You reckon how many's passed this church on Sunday morning that said, "I'll take it to heaven. I ain't got nothing to worry about." That's in hell today. There's no telling how many has done that. Man, don't want to be that stupid, church. You can get it right today. You can make it right because he made it right for you. You see, he paid that price. I could pay it. I didn't even know where I was getting for property. He knows what a sinner. Lord. And Brother Larry, I'm gonna give it to you. But if you, why don't you come and whatever tender you let Jesus have? What gives him doing that? Well, they ain't but one thing that will get him doing it, that's the devil. And as long as you let him control your life, he'll take you to hell. And you don't want to die and go to hell. What are you going to do with that baby that's in your arms? What are you going to do with Jesus today? What are you going to do with him? He's greater than any problem that you'll ever have. He's greater than any pill that you've never popped. He's greater than any bottle of beer that's wrong. Anything that's ailing you, he's great. He can take it away from you. If you'll come down here and lay her on this altar before him and tell him, "Lord, I want you to save me. I want you to change me." That's all I done. But I tell you, the devil wrote out there that night, but he didn't write that. You can ask Jeff Neal. He ain't been my life before. Because of Jesus. Because of Jesus. Why don't you come and give your life? Why don't you get rid of them? Why don't you get rid of them people? Why don't you get rid of that beer and all that? Satan, he'll take you right straight